We define sustainability as meeting campus needs in such a way that protects local and global ecology, upholds social equity, creates economic vitality, and maintains human health. I think one of the best ways for students to motivate each other is realize what potential they have to make changes not only on our campus but in the communities in which our graduates will eventually land in. The changes that we make here have effects on where people work, what they do at home, what choices they make in their greater lives. And I think seeing that opportunity there is can be a really good motivator for students to think more sustainably. We hope they do. We see more and more graduates who are choosing fields that include sustainability as a practice because of what they've learned here and what they've seen us practice here on an operational level at Western. Sure. There's a number. We put a lot of emphasis on the decrease in our carbon footprint as an institution, and we hope that students take actions to decrease their own carbon footprint. One of the best ways to do that is by using alternative transportation, so getting places by walking, biking, busing, carpooling. Anything that doesn't include a single occupancy vehicle is a great way to drop your carbon footprint. After that, it becomes lowering your use of electricity and natural gas. Both of those energy sources have a carbon footprint associated with them, and so turning things off, buying items that are lower power, putting electronics on power strips and turning those off, making sure your cell phone charger's unplugged. All of those are ways to decrease your energy use. That's a good question. I think one of the biggest obstacles is just knowing how much of an impact small changes can make. There's the thought that, you can't make really big changes until you completely overhaul everything you do, and that's not the case. There are certain items like taking alternative transportation, dropping your energy use, buying more locally grown and processed products that can have a significant change that actually doesn't impact your life incredibly so. And on top of that, those earlier changes are much harder to make than changes down the line. As soon as you start getting in the habit of thinking more sustainably, other actions fall in line and it becomes more easy to do. Sure. One of the most common misconceptions about sustainability is that it's going to mean going back to the Stone Age and living an austere lifestyle that includes no warmth, no comfort, eating worms and grubs. And the truth is we have a planet that has more than we could ever need and can provide more than we could ever need, but we've got to learn how to do that in a sustainable manner, that we're giving back as much as we're taking. And so I think one of the biggest challenges is just seeing a sustainable lifestyle as something that is not only doable, but can actually bring more fulfillment and enjoyment of life through that process. When you act sustainably, you're connecting with just more than just yourself. You're connecting with the processes that have allowed life on this planet to flourish for millions of years. There has been an amazing growth in the interest in the concept and practice of sustainability on our campus and in campuses nationally in the past 3 to 5 years. It really has exploded, and I'm seeing that happen despite the fact that we have economic difficulties right now. It seems to be wading through that pretty well. Things like energy conservation and efficiency, I think, are seeing more funding now, partly because schools are seeing the opportunity to save university resources.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then it'll help them save money down the road. Right?
Yeah, and I think that's one of the other obstacles too, is taking a long-term view. It's very easy to say, well, we're in a budget crisis, so we don't want to spend any money on sustainability, and we're not thinking about this budget crisis. We're thinking about the next one and the next one after that. Mm-hmm. So sustainability takes a long-term view. I think we have a need for metric-based sustainability monitoring. It's very easy to say, hey, we're green, we're sustainable, we're doing X, Y, and Z. It's important for us to figure out what sort of progress we're making on a metric level. So what's our average kilowatt hour use? What's our average natural gas use? And are we actually using less of that per employee or per product produced? It's easy to greenwash, and metricing can help us get down to the heart of the matter. We know more now about our effect on the environmental and social systems that we exist within than we ever have in human history. And the future of sustainability can only mean more information on that level in the next decades. From that, I think that we will see more activity to bring us in line with sustaining both the environment in which we exist in and the social systems on which we depend. But it's going to take more information and more folks who are passionate about making a change. The future of sustainability also, I think, may not look as high-tech as we think it will. I think our practices are going to get much more simple. It may not be a reversion to the Stone Age, but some of the proposals for very high-tech, high-energy intensive future, I'm not sure that that's where we're going to go. I think we'll probably revert to some tried and true ways that have sustained humanity for a long time.